Hello, Retroburn here. This is part 3 of our Let's Play Sunless Sea. So this is still in early access and it's still version 0.6.3.1751. So I expect some bugs as we play this game, so it's not still a perfect experience. For once I've read that in the forums people are complaining that it's hard to get money. It's echoes in this game. That's the currency that this universe has. So hopefully the devs will fix that in future updates. But meanwhile, I made another blooper again. In part 2, I forgot to save properly because in this game you have to dock and then that's the time you can quit. But what I did was I docked and then I went out again, I think, and then did battle with another pirate pinnace, I think, and then quit the game. So that last bit I didn't get to save, so there is that. And also, warning, clicking on repair will consume one supply. So I've been mumbling in my previous vids that I think repairing our ship will consume something, and I just belatedly found out that that something is supply, and supply is also what your crew consumes when they go hungry. So now we're basically somewhat screwed because I think we've got only one supply left. So yeah, we have, how many echoes do we have? We have 24 echoes, and I think supplies are very expensive things. Cruise, we don't have terror, so we don't need to do this. Hire more crew, put your ship in dry dock. Shops, that's the wrong tab. You have to click on shops to go to the shops. So shipside provisioners. So they sell supply. One supply costs 10 echoes, so we can only buy 2. And because our crew gets hungry from time to time, I think we're going to spend all our money here. Okay, let's buy. And now we have 3 of these. And also, in the last bit where we didn't get to save the last few seconds of part 2, we bought torpedoes, and it turns out that I don't think we need them. I've been in the Sunless Sea forums, and they said that that bit where my ship didn't get to fire, that was a bug, and that rears its ugly heads whenever you engage in multiple engagements. Like if at any given time you're faced with 2 groups of enemies, you have to click on the second one so that your crew can reacquire its targets. So that's why my ship didn't fire, because I don't think we clicked on that last bat swarm. So we have to keep that in mind too. So anyway, so yeah, there are several things I forgot in the last playthrough, and this is the Z-Bat search. Pressing on Z will launch Z-Bat, and Z-Bat will patrol the area around you, and that makes for very efficient way of scouting what's in the area. And I forgot about that bit the last time I recorded the gameplay video. So anyway, for those of you who are new to this gameplay Let's Play series, Sunless Sea is a 2D trading game that has Victorian, and we'll turn our lights off right now so that we can take this pinnace by surprise. I know it sounds awfully similar to the P word, but I'm trying my hardest to pronounce it the way it should be. Pinnace, not P, So yeah, we've got and lights, and there you go. Okay, acquiring. Oh shit! Firing! Boom! Okay. There you go. Ah, shh. Ah, they still saw me. So that's one thing that I didn't practice the last time we played this. Turning off your lights will up your, your stealth rating. Or should I say it will diminish your illumination rating, making your ship more, harder to find. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, there. Loot and scuttle her. She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's are unsafe. Take what you can and move on. You now have a cache of curiosities. These pinnaces don't sail far from their hidden harbors, but here's something in the back of the hold. Crates, the source of sustenance, the fundamental element of cargo. Okay, we have Yeba, 1x supplies. We have a new total for 2, which means that our crew has already eaten 1. Yep, December 7th, 1892 we fed them. Learn it all. So they're quite the ravenous type. Also, I was kind of confused last time where we can find our current crew members who are still alive, and it turns out that, whoa, bats. It's right here underneath our profile pic. There you are, crew 10/10. So we've got a maximum amount of zailors with us. Oh shit. Okay. And there you go. They still haven't seen us, so. And firing. Okay, 2 shots fired, and none of the bats were the wiser. Never knew what hit him. So we've got 2 choices whenever we kill bats. I don't need to read these because I've already read them in the previous parts of our Let's Play series. So there are 2 choices. You gather up the corpses, which will give you supplies, and the other is to dispose of them, which will reduce terror. We've already got a terror rating of 11. You are far from light or hope. Terror is increasing rapidly, and we've got 11. So I think we'll just gather up the corpses. Those little bones are troublesome, and the flesh a little gamey, but salt them well, and they're quite edible. So we've got we've gained supplies again, so for a new total of 3. So I think if we navigate to one of these lighthouses, our terror will diminish. I think. I'm not too sure, but let's test the theory. And terror 12, it's okay, so yeah, it does decrease whenever you're near a light source, and I think turning off your ship's lights will also make your terror rating increase. So there's also that. So you have a choice between, turning on your lights and making yourself more vulnerable to Z beasts in the Undersea. And there's also the other option, which is to, turn off your lights and make yourself less visible. So I love how this game offers you choices in how you play it. So right now we're heading north. I think that's where what's the name? Wait. I've got a journal. We need to get this tomb colonist to where he wants to go. Where is that? New recruit, miscellaneous, proposal, ambition, admiralty commissions, something awaits you, suspicion, terror, trouble, ventures, healer. Why is it not here? We've got him. Technically passengers rather than goods, but you'd never know it. But yeah, we're supposed to send this cargo to I must have missed it. Ambition. Probably alright, quality of lodging. You'll receive this. Ah, there you go. Trouble with tomb colonists. How could I have missed that? Take the colonists to Venderbight. Last night I was tinkering with this. I didn't save, but I just, you know, traveled to and fro, just testing out that bug which I reported to the forums. And I came upon this dock. I think that's the one. Yep, I think that's the one. The waves are flecked with light. What? Okay, fed the crew. So we're let's hunt some bats. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, they haven't seen us. That's good. Firing. Oh shit. Booyah. All clear? So who cares about terror, right? I wonder if all these pips get ticked. Wonder what will happen. So let's gather up the corpses again. Feed our crew with bat meat. So we now have a total of what? We've got 2 supplies. Jesus. So we're quite low on ship hit points. 41 over 75. That's nearly half. Okay, we'll dock here. I don't know what port this is, but I think this is Venderbight, right? It doesn't say. Yeah, let's dock. There you go. You've brought this decaying immigrant north. Now what? The new tomb colonist surveys Venderbight, shaking her head. Oh, she's a girl. It won't do, she says. It won't do at all. So she's quite picky about which port to, you know, get herself buried in. I had no idea the place would be quite so unprepossessing. Perhaps we can live in it up a little yet. If only I knew a helpful Z captain. Bring 10 units of mushroom wine to Vanderbight and perhaps he'll have something for you. Okay, so she has alighted because we've lost her. We've lost 1 ex-tomb colonist for a new total of 0. And we've got a new quest. We need to bring wine to Venderbight, but I don't know where we can get mushroom wine. Let's do that. So locked, of course. Bring wine because we can't. We haven't. Was this? And what's the word? Oh, gods help me. This requirement, we still have to fulfill it. There you go. Hey, unlock with 10x cask of mushroom wine, so that's the same thing. Okay, the tomb colony of Venderbight. On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. Jesus, this place is creepy. Venderbight is not the most promising place for shore leave. Too much decay, too little light, too many bandaged walking corpses, few companions of easy virtue, no cinnamon, no recent newspapers, very little pickled cave herring. So we cannot make shore leave on this one, so yep, our terror stays up. Have we... Oh yeah, we are docked. So explore Venderbight. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. Their shadows are swag like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in three seems abandoned. It's quite the quiet place. So let's explore. And nothing there. Continue. A raggedy fellow. We meet someone. Madam, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. You could use an extra hand, so it's locked. So we don't have that option because you need crew no more than 9. You have 10, so it's maximum. Okay, leave him here. Strangers are too chancy. You've heard stories about things in the shape of in the shape of sailors. Whoa, or you spooky, or you just don't like his face. Okay, no room. You have a full complement, no space. So this is the only option available. Okay, so a shrug. I know before I ask, but I hope yet. Well then, Captain, take my blessing. You'll remember me another time, eh? When you have a berth spare for a good sailor, what knows his way. He's laying it on a bit thick with all the Z's, but perhaps next time, you assure him, perhaps. So we've lost the 1x terror for a new total of 13. We're still wary. So that's all for now. And let's continue on. Visit the First Curator. Z Captains. The First Curator gives audience. The First Curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonists. But even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. Okay. What voice? I'll try sibilant. No more light. The How do you pronounce that? Obsequious? Steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door, and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Okay, so let's listen to a whispered request. The captain, silk skin, not much left of me. I will go into the grand sanatorium. Bring me colors, 7 colors. Pay well. So he needs 7 colors, but we don't know the details. 7 colors? Cosmogon, Irigo, Pelagian, Steward has list. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. Okay. So let's ask about the Grand Sanatorium. One hears the name whispered here and there in the arcades of Venderbight. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. So we needed something else, somewhere to end. You know, these guys remind me of the Necrons. Have you ever played Warhammer 40,000? Okay, so little info there. So let's accept the commission. Thank you. This poor flesh thirsts for colors. Uh, so no more words from him. It collapses, rustling, back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim illustrated volume. The curator is old, old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. Okay, so we now have one of this, a page from the Neathbow Pelagian, a page from the Neathbow Irigo, a page from the Neathbow Vyric, a page from the Neathbow Violent, a page from the Neathbow Aposcion. We also have the Neathbow. So we have the book, and we have pages from the book, but I'm kind of confused right there. So gather gossip. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Okay, let's do that. Along the coasts of the Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. So we now have one of these, a port report, Venderbight. So I think we can trade this for echoes in Fallen London. I'm not too sure, but more money would be good, seeing that we only have 4. So now what do we do? So we have to go to Guider's Mourn in the Corsairs Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. So we don't know where that is. Corsairs Forest. Okay. Bring wine to Venderbight. So we don't have that yet, and we have no idea where to get the mushroom wine. I don't get this. Time the healer, ever changing 13. Your time at Z will change you, in London. Find 7 outlandish artifacts or 7 bales of parabola linen. Okay, so our hold has... We've got pages. We've got the port report, Hunter's Keep. I think I'm going to trade all my secrets for echoes and not speak to my officers, because speaking to your officers will consume 1 secret, I think. But I think I'd rather trade all my secrets to the university so we can have money. I think that's what they're going to give us. Anyway, I think I could be wrong, but yeah, we really need the money for our supplies. Because I mean, I mean, if you're a good captain with 2 supplies, you're not going to last long. So we're going to launch and return to Fallen London and trade all these at the university. Okay, full speed ahead. Journal. So no Corsairs Forest yet. So I'm guessing it's somewhere south, but I'm not too sure. Okay, we fed the crew, so now we only have just 1 supply left. Damn it all. But we could always go bat hunting. Uh, let's park near there, in the light. So, just so we could reduce our terror rating. So I'm hoping this should do it. Something awaits you in port. Nice. So we've unlocked an event in Fallen London, I think. So going there, we'll have an event that's waiting for us. Maybe a subquest or an offer to take on something. But I'm still at a stage where, you know, I'm just learning the ropes of this game. But so far it has been a blast, and wow, 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 wow. It's a, okay, it's a pirate. Okay, he still hasn't seen us. Firing. Ah, shit. There you go. Okay, what do we have? 1x fuel. Cache of curiosity. I mean, opening the cache of curiosity has granted us one more fuel unit. So there's also that we're running out of fuel. So we really have to dock to Fallen London right now and restock. Okay, so these beacons are very helpful, and that they can diminish the terror felt by your crew. So you have to remember that. Okay, where is everyone? Where did they go? They're here, they're here. You're not alone. So what's up with that? Okay, docking. Okay, an inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the customs service to admit the existence of. The ministry are here looking for those. They've got nothing to hide, and gentle encouragement. So we don't have this because this requires a staggering 500 echoes when we only have 4. This option is open, but I'm quite puzzled by the requirements. It lists here vials of red honey and a firkin of red honey, but it says that even with the 0 of the items listed, you can unlock this option. It's kind of confusing, but anyway, no choice. So you shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. They leave scuff marks on the neatly scrubbed decks and take great pleasures in tangling the rigging. Assholes. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ship's biscuit. Okay, so we've lost 1 next suspicion. That's good. And so there are 2 options, but this one is locked because we need a terror of 51 and we only have 18. That's good. Okay, so this is like healing, but except for it doesn't heal your hull or your crew, but instead your terror bar. So that's not available because we're not that scared. So collect message from the harbor master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. There are messages for you. Unlocked when a proposal from a man of business accepted, extended, delivered, paid, refused. Okay, we have the refused bit. And okay, so what's this? Let's see. That's all for now. You'll find a story when in. Okay, so there's no story this time around. So we have a free evening. We always get this when we dock at Fallen London. So here's the shady man again, and he'd like a word with us. Something has changed underneath. Okay, that's cryptic, and someone wants to sign on, but we already have 10 over 10 crew members, so we don't need any more zailors. Uh, Still locked. We still don't have these outlandish artifacts. And 7 bales of parabola linen. I think we have. Oh, we don't have that. I thought we had that. But anyway. Okay, so secret. We have 2. Antiquarian no more than 0. So we don't have that, so that's why this is open. So what's up with antiquarians? Maybe they're enemies of the university? So it's locked. Why? You have 1. It's not complete. Unlocked when child in London is what? Okay, so we don't have the money. Uh-huh. So repairs, is this going to cost us? Locked, locked, locked. It's not in an acceptable shape. Huh. 5x supplies. Holy shit. This is expensive. So if we take on this guy, this wretched Mog, they're not going to. This is going to stay locked, right? Because it says no more than 0. So if you have just one of these guys with you, they're going to refuse. Okay. So we can't have it repaired here because it costs so much. Unlocked with 75 echoes. We only have 4. Okay, so no go right there. Okay, so let's go to the Admiralty Survey Office. Visit and investigate ports to gain port reports and trade them in here. The first time you trade in a port report, you'll gain Admiralty's favor. So that's nice. I think one of the requirements of the repair, it requires an Admiralty's favor of 3, I think. Right, right. Shipyard. Dry dock. Continue. Now there you go. So you need 3. So that's quite useful once we amass enough of these. So anyway, Hunter's Keep. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. Okay, submitted. So we now have 1 Admiralty's favor. So your visit to Hunter's Keep has been confirmed by the Admiralty's Records Office. So we no longer have the port report, of course. And we've gained 5x echo. That's cool. Awesome. So Venderbight, what have the nearly dead been up to then? Okay, so we now have 3. Your visit to Venderbight has been confirmed by the Admiralty's Records Office. You no longer have any of this report, of course. You've gained 10x cycle. Cool. Okay, continue. Ask to speak to higher authority. Okay. Once you've proven yourself, perhaps. Survey 3 ports and return to win the Admiralty's approval. Okay, so we need only one. So maybe in the next video we'll dock at another port, and then we'll get a port report, and then we'll come back here, and we should have 3 Admiralty's approval. So continue. So let's leave out into the foggy street. Turn your collar up. Okay, so next up is the university. Hmm. The university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z-specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. Find secrets by locating locations of interest or in foreign ports. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He, explains, teeth glinting. Okay, we've gained 1 pages. What are these for? I have no idea. A twist in your tail, you're now antiquarian. What? You've lost 1 secret. New total 1. Okay, the alarming scholar. The alarming scholar is mercurial to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her. Is it her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary. To keep his, is it his? Razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have any knowledge items that the scholar will buy, they'll appear below. Okay, so we don't have a sewing enigma. So, just leave the university. No, wait. Lodgings, London. So I think we still have 1 more secret, right? Did they pay us in money? Nope. So, it's not worth selling our secrets to the university this time around. I'd rather, we'll just spend our secret in talking to one of our officers. Right? Yep. We have 1 secret, so we'll spend it here in our Sly Navigator. Speak to. Oh man, it needs 49 mirrors and we only have 26. So no go right there. Okay. Nothing there either. Hold. So we'll just go to the university again and trade our secret with Ironmore crew, dry dock, tomb colonist. Oh man, so it's not available anymore. Ironmore crew, put your ship in dry dock, locked. So nothing there. How much? 19. So if I'm going to cruise, it's going to cost me 10 echoes. What? No. We'll wait your attention. Okay. All locked. So nothing there. 50 echo. Darn it all. So anyway, we'll just spend all our money on fuel and supplies and end this let's play. Shit. We're 1 echo short of buying 1 fuel and 1 supply. Turn it all. So I think I'll just go with buying one of these. And you don't have anything to sell, right? Secret. So if we're going to sell this, is it going to sell for 0 echoes? What? Nothing to sell either. So we're kind of effed. So 34 over 75. We better make sure that in our next video, we'll hunt some bats, but ensure that we don't take damage. But anyway, so I'm going to launch and then redock so we can save what we did. There you go. That should do it. So I'm ending my part 2 here. So you've just seen the second part of our Let's Play for Sunless Sea. This has been Retterburn, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It would go a long way to support this series. Stay cool, stay frosty.